Install our mirror, so we want to take a little bit off the grip when we install the mirror. So we are going to take the grip off, just loosen this. And there is a bar plug in the end of this, so I put my hand over this bar, grab the grip, grab here, and pull it off. And that way the bar plug stays in your hand. So we do have the lock on in case the lock on itself pops off. Okay, this is what you lose. This is the clamp that holds the grip on. See how it's shaped? I'll put it like that. And we want to make sure that when we put it back on the bar, so the nuts on the bottom, bolts on the bottom. Okay, so we're going to take a little bit off of this grip right now and show you how to put your mirror on. So we're going to add about another almost thickness of that.
That's like half of the, no less, like a third of that first little thing.
Boom, clean. Yeah, not that much. Do it just right. And then you can just clean up this real nice. Fuzz off of it. And then when you put the mirror on, it just meets right up against the mirror. It doesn't have to be perfect, because when it's up against the mirror, it's fine. You know, this one came out real nice. That's it. Take this bolt out, right? To do it. Since, okay, so the mirror comes out of the box with this bolt on it. We don't really have to take it off. Got to slide it on. Yes, we got the left mirror here. And we can get it into position.
There you go.
There we go. We'll snug that up. You don't need to make it super tight yet. Then we're going to take the grip. And since we cut it on the end, we want this to go right to your handlebar. Okay? Right to your handlebar here. See how I got it flush with the handlebar? And tighten the lock on. Doesn't have to be rock tight, you don't have to break anything. And you put the bar plug back in here. It doesn't push in, put it in the palm of your hand. And then adjust your mirror. You do have a couple adjustments on the mirror. And if you ever notice that this is flopping around loose, or this one's flopping around loose, okay, one, we need to tighten the clamp we just put on. Tighten that one down. And then you've got one in here. This is this one. We can snug that one up a little bit so it's not as loose. And then it makes it a little snugger. I like it snug. And then same thing with this one. See how it's kind of flopping a little bit? Use the same wrench, tighten it down a little bit. Now it's nice and snug. Then you can be safe. Riding your ZUGO bike. Now we're gonna do your right hand side. And same thing, we're gonna loosen up your lock on bolt. Grab it by the palm, push over here, pull your grip off. There's your 3 pieces, just like your other side. One like this, this. And we can snug this up, but we don't want to finalize it by just using the bolt right there. You always want to make sure that it's not going to interfere with your brake. Okay, we can snug this up. We can actually tighten this because it's actually resting right on the brake. Okay, snug that one up. I like to make these a little tighter and snug that one up. That way they're not flopping, they're kind of rigid, and they work pretty darn well. Now we're going to take our grip, our other grip, and we're going to cut off of here too. We're going to cut this one a little more than this one. See how this one kind of came up on a little bit? I kind of like the way it looks. It's kind of clean, but we're going to make it look a little. And then we want to take the lock on and put the lock on back on. Okay, we want this so it faces the rider. Slide this back on, tighten it down, and put the plug back in.
All right, so we actually ended up cutting this one so that it was more cut like the other one.
Looks fantastic.
Over here.